Hey friends, hope you're having a super epic, awesome gamer day. Today I want to show you this new conlang that I'm working on. I just started, so I barely have anything, but I'm excited to try to develop it and do some calligraphy with it. So here I just have a little bit of the phonology and the phonetic inventory. So we have mana, nga, pata, ka, sa, ha, ya, ara, la, wa. Pretty simple consonant inventory. And then the vowels is just I, U, U, E, A. Pretty simple for the vowels too. Like a little bit of spiciness, but really nothing that special. And then this romanization is just showing you that this means this. I don't need to copy and paste these symbols everywhere. And then this is my hype AF syllable construction. This is how I make syllables. There's always a CV. These are the C's, these are the V's. And then you could either end it with nothing, or you could end it with a glottal stop plus a nasal, just a nasal, or any of these S's. And so the N is just all of the nasals, and the S is everything, all of the consonants except for the nasals, and also except for the Y and W. So those Y and W are the only things that can't occur at the end of a syllable, but they can occur at the beginning. So like, for types them out, we could do like any consonant, so like T, E, any vowel, and then if we do like a glottal stop plus a nasal, it could be like teton, or it could just be a nasal, or just be a nasal like teen, or we could do an S like teep, stuff like that, or you could just have teep and have nothing at the end. And then I just have a really simple phonology. So far I think I'm gonna expand on it, but these are basically just saying you can't have duplicate letters. If you have duplicate in any environment, it just changes to a single. And then these are just showing, these are just some things that I have trouble saying. So like a round fronted vowel right in front of a velar nasal is pretty difficult for me to say, like an ing. So that just changes to ing. And then the reverse, the ng, is very difficult, so I just change it to nga. So I think that's a fair thing to do. And yeah, this is mostly just like a personal language. I'm mostly just going to use it for calligraphy, I think, similar to the other one, the other like conscript that I've used on this channel. But I'm planning to actually dive into some like lexicon construction and grammar stuff with this, so that would be cool. And so yeah, it's like a personal language, so I'm not going to be focusing too hard on it being naturalistic. I do want it to kind of feel naturalistic. I think that'd be fun, but I'm mostly just going to include things that I like and things that I think are cool. So but yeah, I have some writing systems that I've worked out already, so I'm gonna go check those out and we can do some calligraphy with them. What's up, we're back. So this is kind of the writing system that I first came up with. So we have all of our letters right here, right? And I was looking at different types of writing systems. You know, alphabet is what English uses, logographic is like Mandarin Chinese, and stuff like that. And I thought it would be cool to try something I think it's called an alphasyllabary. It's kind of like Hangul from Korean, where you kind of have like different blocks, and they each are their own separate sound, their own letter, but they kind of like combine to make a full kind of picture. So the first thing I came up with was something like this, where I kind of thought, okay, I can have something right here, and then so this is like the first consonant, right, for CV, and then like GN, yada yada yada. But the first consonant can be right here, and then the vowel can kind of go like this, and then the other, if there's another consonant, can kind of go here, or like here, kind of, right? And then they kind of go like that and stack together. And so I have something like this. So we have, let's make a word. So we have T, U, M, right? And then you go T, U, M, something like that. And then it's kind of like its own unit. And then you can keep writing with stuff like that. And I thought this would be pretty good for calligraphy. It's very flowy, and you can do some fun stuff with it. Right, so I can go like, oh, like this, and then, oh, that's bad. Hold on. And then maybe a P, an I, and then a K, and then a S, and then an A. And maybe there's nothing at the end of that one. Right, so it looks kind of cool, I think. But I was like, okay, if this is going to be a full-fledged conlang, maybe I should have something that's that is a little bit easier to write in like a more normal writing setting, right? I don't think writing something like that seems pretty cumbersome for writing like a book or something, right? So I thought of a few different things, actually just two different things. This one is basically just a more, I guess, condensed version. The letters all look very similar, but now they're more, here, I can just try to show it. So the first consonant takes up something like this, and the vowel goes right underneath, and then the syllable could end there, but if there's another consonant after, it goes like this. So that's why there's two sets of letters right here, right? So these are for the top and these are for the bottom, or for the side. So if I tried to make something, I could put this T at the top, and then I could do an E right here, and then I could do an S right here, something like that. And I thought this was okay, but it still felt a little weird. So I tried to make one that was inspired more by Hangul. So I'm not completely ripping it off, but I kind of am, I'll be honest. They use a lot of similar symbols. If you know Hangul, this is already there. Stuff like this and this, pretty stuff like this, pretty similar to Hangul, but the writing is the same as this one. It's just a little more condensed. And then I decided to write them both out. So these are sentences that use every letter. They don't mean anything, but they have every letter. And so this is the first one and this is the second one. And they say the same things. You can tell that the one inspired by Hangul is much, much more compact. So it definitely feels more practical than the other one. And you might be able to tell I tried to mimic the actual letters, so while keeping it. So if you look here, these look kind of similar. You can kind of tell those look a little similar. But I did try to keep it to shapes that are present in Hangul, so it looks a little different, but yeah, so these are the two more formal writing systems that I came up with. I'm definitely leaning towards this one, but let me know if you think either one is better, or if you think I should try a different one, because I kind of just threw these together and I can totally tweak them and make new ones. And I still want to try to mostly do stuff in calligraphy with something more like this, because I think it's a lot more freeform, which is fun. So I'm gonna try to write something. I've kind of done a little bit of calligraphy, like I did it at the beginning, but nothing too much. So I'm gonna try and make some cool stuff right now on the fly. I don't have a dictionary or anything, so I'm kind of just grabbing letters at random, but that's okay. And yeah, I don't have like a style yet, so I'm gonna have to develop that, but let's try and figure something out. So let's start with a yeah, maybe. And then a vowel. Something like that. And then that's kind of nice. There's not too many frills, but I still think it looks nice. And then let's try and go for this. An A maybe. And then maybe that could be cool. Is this the plus maybe like this one? Maybe there's nothing at the end. Then it looks kind of empty. I'm trying to think of how I can expand on this, because like it'll certainly take some time, because with my other conscript I've been doing things with that one for a while, so I'm very comfortable with, you know, messing with it, but I'm brand new to this one, so I'm not really comfortable with messing around and stuff. And I can also try, like, there doesn't seem like there's much opportunity to connect stuff. Maybe like connect this, connect like this, or like this. That might be a little weird. Or if I just try like adding flares like this, right? See, that's kind of cool, I think. All right, there's potential. I see it. I can see it. That was my first time trying to do stuff like that with this script, so I was not talking, I was just focusing. But yeah, I think there's definitely potential for this, and let me know what you think of the phonology and phonetic inventory so far, and like about these two different writing systems, whether you think one of these is perfect or if I should try and tweak them or make something new. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you.